Let's go then. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lion King here. It's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday evening. That can only mean one thing. It's time for a Brazilian. Alternatively, it's Tier 3 time here at Monday Race Club. Tonight we are at the famous Interlagos circuit in Brazil, birthplace to the likes of the great Ayrton Senna, Emerson Fittipaldi, Felipe Massa and Rubens Barrichello, to name a few. This 2.677 mile circuit has seen some amazing races over the years. Also some title deciders, including the 2008 Spectacular that went to the very final lap. Rain is not uncommon here and usually creates an even more challenging circuit than normal. Could tonight see the crowning of a new MRC Tier 3 champion? We shall find out over the next 90 minutes. Tonight, joining me in the hot seat is a guy who doesn't know his name from one week to the next. Some know him as Con Cocker Spaniel, some know him as the King of Silverstone, some know him as Con Anaconda. All I know is he's called Connor Hardy. Good evening, Connor. How are you?
Wow. Yeah, I'm good. I think you forgot King of Monza, but yeah, that's fine.
Never mind. Can't have too many for you. Good to have you back anyway.
It's always good on Tier 3.
Of course. Also with us tonight, doing his Gav Di Resta, only a few days back from spending 2 weeks riding a floater. Some may know him. Some may know him as the #1 Rangers fan. Some may know him as the Iron Brew lover. Some know him as the Banshee. He's here, he's now, it's Gavin Jenkins! How are we this evening, Gavin?
I am all good, surviving and back for a Brazilian. What else can we say?
Sorry, but 2 weeks on a floater.
Yeah, 2 weeks on a floating 5-star resort. With no Wi-Fi.
Dropping down my eyes right now, but okay.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
As long as other things aren't dropping just now, then we're all good.
Oh.
Well, somebody's just dropped it on way to turn 4, haven't they?
Oh no. Yeah, I need to get that out of my head quickly.
I can tell you it's going to be dry for the race and quali.
Right, so that means Tier 4 is going to be wet.
It's a fix!
It is.
I mean, Tier 4 is the closest championship we've got.
Yeah,
so is it 4 points between yourself and that convertible?
It is 4 points, and there's 3 points separating the top 3 of the constructors as well.
Oh, so, that's going to be one to watch. So anybody who's watching, come back at 8:45 for Tier 4 as well. But for now, let's see how Jane Skit gets on. He's just coming around the final corners.
That's
quite a few reserves in tonight, unfortunately. Obviously, start of the summer holiday months, etc. So quite a few reserves in tonight. Good to see how they get on.
First time on the board, 110.5.
Tell you something, anyone would almost think there's a new F1 game out as well, the amount of people are talking. I don't know if anyone knows about a new F1 game.
No, I don't know.
No, I know nothing of the sort.
Yeah.
Oh, Konichiwa with a 108.
That's a very good opening lap on 108.0. Wow.
Does it make you nervous, Connor?
I mean, no, because I'm not Tier 3. So it's fine.
Someone told me that convertible could hit in 107s.
Don't give him any more chills than he already has.
Absolutely, this is not fair.
I absolutely have no clue what he can do, but
right, he's probably done a 107, and I've done about 10 laps of practice. So why is there a Banshee round at the minute?
No, I was slowing down because there was about 6 cars coming at me at turn 4.
Ooh. That sounds like abuse of some kind.
It was. It was
awful. Put, I love you, Connor. I don't.
Because he loves you.
But the guy I do love is in the YouTube chat, and that is Matthew Sullivan, Minister of Defence.
Oh, Konichiwa's out already.
Wow.
He's lost it at turn, is it 10 or 11?
Yeah, I just drove past him there and it was a bit like, ooh.
Lost track of my corner numbers.
So the current provisional pole sitter is now out.
Yeah. To be fair, that's still a good time on the softs. I want to wait
I genuinely
that
think
is a
he
cracking
could still
time.
probably be around the top 5 with that, genuinely. So
Baby Honda's bailed. Who else is on a lap? Let's have a look at the other Red Bull. Smith 96, there's a name we've not seen for a while.
That's a return, isn't it? I think he returned actually today, didn't he? So
I believe so, yeah. And he's straight back in the seat.
He's former tier 2, I believe, isn't he? Or am I chatting rubbish there?
I think you're right, but I think
He was.
he also left because he was struggling with manual gears or something.
Yeah. He used to be in the Ferrari.
Oh, straight into second as well. 1088 from Smith.
Excuse
That's
me,
a
he's taken
cracking
my
time.
second? That's shocking.
Well, he's in a Red Bull, you're in a Ferrari, that says it all.
He's done it by under a tenth, so that does say it all.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the softs. That's fine. I don't like Brazil, ladies and gentlemen. I hate
You're on
it.
the mediums.
And now Carl's jumped into third.
Yes,
On
yeah.
the mediums as well. 1088. Guys, you lot are making me. Okay, now I'm getting chills.
Well, I'm only allowed to qualify in the mediums in tier 4. Remember.
No, but you're doing this on the medium. Oh my. I'm saying no more. Right, anyway. On to the next lap. Giban.
Are you chills
He's
multiplying
3
yet?
Giban is Giban is 1.5 seconds up on his lap and he's coming into the final sector.
And I'm losing control.
You guys are slowly but surely breaking me right now.
Because the power Jay's supplying.
It's electrifying.
Oh, got it with that funny, you made energy down spin.
Oh, it could be another Cilla Black moment. Surprise, surprise, electrifying. Ooh.
Oh yeah, sorry Mark. I forgot to
Welcome
say that I
back,
love you
Gav.
as well.
Hello.
Let's have a look at
Because I said I didn't love him, but I do. So there you go, you're in there as well.
Boothie. We haven't seen him in McLaren yet. Hopefully he doesn't spin because of the humour going on in here.
No, hopefully he does spin because then it'll give that convertible tips on how to. I'm joking.
It's interesting so far, actually. So Konichiwa is the fastest man. He's the fastest in all 3 sectors as well. But there's some mightily close times coming.
There is. It's a very short track, so in general the times aren't that big between each other, are they? To be honest, so.
No. Well, I'll tell you the one thing: 1/1000th of a second separates the Finnish toy boy thing that is back Mazo. Not quite sure why I called him a toy
wow,
boy.
Calvin, yeah.
And Calvin, yeah.
Anyone would think they're in the same machinery.
No, Mark, it's an episode of the Tone Deaf Singer.
Masked singer.
Booth is coming around the final corners now. DRS flap wide open. Tucks it in nice and tight. Goes 108.5 into second.
Wow, good lap.
And Ghost Rider's just jumped in with a
into
108.3.
The times are hotting up. I'm right, we've still got 10 minutes left of this session as well.
Except for Konichiwa, who's sat somewhere with a nice lawyer like Kimi Räikkönen.
Yeah.
Yep.
See how Stuvine's getting on.
Oh, well, great minds think alike, I guess. I'll go with Baby Hornet. Oh, he's invalidated.
It's not having much luck tonight, ain't Simon? Hopefully he can pull it out before the end.
To be honest, he hasn't had much luck all season, sadly for him. But
He'll come
this
back
is a
stronger,
race
I'm sure he will.
He is. He's shown he's a very solid driver, so. Energy Dan's out of fuel, so he's not on the lap.
He gets a 110.0 on the mediums.
Good
Oh
luck.
God, what's Hodgie just put about don't leave your flaps open?
Well, to be fair, I was restraining myself when you were talking about flaps and then very close to the wall. Yes.
I heard you laugh. I was like, Gav is trying to hold something here.
He's always trying to hold something in.
Yeah, exactly. It just feels miserable.
It's like Flappy Lorpy. We should change it to that.
No, he's the floppy flopster. He's always the floppy flopster.
Anaconda.
Oh, 109.0 from Jenskit. Nice improval there.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Mr.
wow.
Jensen there. P8.
It's just a pity to say he's in a Mercedes. That's the only bad thing against him.
Bob Smith snuck it into P4 as well, 108.7.
Well, he is a reserve. Unfortunately, reserves get absolutely no choice.
I know, but it's just unfortunate.
Kaiser Soze is 2.5 tenths up at end at first sector.
I just really...
The Willy boy.
Going with a Mercedes next season.
Am I baggery? Is That is the end to that sentence.
Yes, Mandy, it could sound dodgy with the flaps and floaters.
Hey, if you're coming into land into Sao Paulo Airport, you want to extend your flaps to a good angle so that you can slow down.
Is there ever a good time to issue a public apology on the MRC YouTube channel? Because I think the viewers need one right
I think we might be going 18 plus after this stream.
Well, we're already at 20!
Oh,
That's
is he
20
getting blocked
viewers! No. Who?
Kaiser Soze.
Ah.
I mean, Mr. Hodgson's not helping exactly in YouTube comments because he's making me restrain myself a lot from saying something here.
The flapperons.
Oh my goodness, right. Anyway, small matter of qualifying, guys. It is happening behind the scenes.
Somewhere. Just watch the action on screen if you want to know about qualifying. Because the comms has lost it.
Yeah, the comms has gone
Hi,
over.
Jay.
We'll see you next week. Why are you saying hi again?
Because Dacoverbo put hi.
Calvin,
No, that's what I mean. He wants attention.
Well,
Calvin's just gone 6th.
There's no harm in me saying hello.
But this
Mark
is this.
said, let loose, loosen those flaps, Connor.
Let's go on board with Calvin, the championship
I will loosen
leader.
the flaps.
Well, this is the thing, right? He's just done a 108.8 on the softs, and he was on a 108.9, I think, before, because he was close to me. So there's either not a lot of track evolution, or he had a little moment.
Wait, who's this? Sorry.
There's usually a lot of track evolution here.
Yeah, Calvin.
Which wall are you going into later then, Jay? Have you got one specially picked yet?
He's gone into Decido de Hodge. Turn 4.
I bet I can guarantee you his comment's going to be one that I take Connor with.
Now, don't be inciting violence.
He's so predictable.
Calvin's going to improve. He's 0.3 of a second up at the end of Sector 2.
The same one that Connor comes into with me. You were right.
See, you're so predictable.
108.5 for Calvin puts him 4th.
Yeah.
Thing is, pressure is, I would say, off Calvin in some way because he's got a fairly healthy lead to Carl here.
Is it 18 points, something like that?
Yeah. So I think Calvin can just get away with taking it easy. He doesn't have to take any unnecessary risks. Stuvine's out.
Oh, he's lost it coming out of turn 3.
Yeah, that is... It's very easy to do there, to be fair, but...
I'd normally think
line.
1, 2 or 4.
Yeah, P14 for Jam. No, there's also, I think it's turn 8 as well. If you go on the...
Anywhere in that middle sector's a nightmare.
Then you are a passenger.
If you're not running enough downforce, you forget the middle sector.
You're a passenger.
Energy down 108.5 puts him 5th.
You're a passenger with the flaps down.
And I've just noticed that Binotto sent a certain Banshee back out.
There's a Williams in the wall. Jam is out in the middle, exit turn 4, I think that is.
I just passed him just now, so it looks like he's lost it on the exit of 4. And
Energy
he's
down's just coming up to him. Yeah, he's lost it on exit there. Probably too much speed outside curb, you know, like what happens at Pouon at Spa.
Yeah, for sure. Energy down, is he on a lap?
Now, Gav, stop slowing down and building the tension.
I'm trying to avoid energy down.
I don't think he's on a lap, but here comes Rob Smith. He looks as though he is on a lap. Is he going to improve? No, he's in the pits. Okay. Anticlimactic. But now we have Jensen, or Jen Skit, Jen Sky, Jen whatever your name is. We will...
He's invalidated.
He's invalidated just literally as I said it, I think. Commentator's curse.
Well, let's have an onboard lap with the Banshee.
Oh, I'll watch Kate Soze.
Nice line into 2.
He looked a bit wide on exit there though, through turn 1.
Could sometimes be a better line to take though. If you cut too much on 2, it can spin you.
That's true as well, but at the same time it can also lose you a lot of time if you don't take the perfect line. But Kaiser Soze is 1.1 up in the last sector.
I think the Banshee's feeling the pressure here. I can hear heavy breathing.
Ah, it's never any pressure.
Oh, 1.8.0.
Oh, he's out!
Oh, the Banshee's in the wall.
What were you saying about pressure?
Do you know what, right? See, the last time we raced at Brazil, I did exactly the same thing in qualifying. The rear end just snapped on me.
Yeah, it's unlucky.
But it's one of these circuits though that, and Martin kind of called it in Tier 2 as well, that you can have really good rear grip, or you can end up losing it in those slow corners. But yeah, the mediums felt great round that corner.
Yeah, sorry, Carl is 6/10 up. He's looking very good for top 3 here.
Let's go on board with him when he finishes his lap.
He's
Tucks in nice and tight,
the top 3.
hugging the wall. 108.1 puts him third.
Great lap.
What a lap. He's really throwing the gauntlet down to Calvin here.
Has invalidated. Calvin's still in the pits, so I
He's
don't
just
think we're
coming
gonna-
out.
He's just coming out, okay, so...
You only need like 120 maybe for an out lap here, so
Yeah,
he's
gonna
got
be
time.
Fine.
He's going for the
Boofy's on a
final
lap.
lap, I think.
Is Boofy going to be able to...
Costin's
improve?
just retired. That's cost him dearly.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Baby
answer.
Horn-
He's not been for his Costa coffee.
Yeah. Baby Hornet is just coming out of the pits as well. He's got a lot of pressure on his last lap.
Energy Dan's just gone 108.5. Or was that his out lap?
Right, Boofy's just gone purple in the middle sector. This could be a good shout for pole here.
Hang on, jumping up.
He's just coming across
2
the
tenths
line.
up.
Oh, he
108.1.
lost a bit in the last sector.
It was 2.5 tenths up at the line, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
Has he got enough ERS for another run? I doubt
Calvin's-
him at 25%.
Calvin's just starting his quick lap. He's just coming along the pit straight now. Could this be pole?
Let's jump on board with him and find out. If you want to talk us through it, Gav.
Yep, so come down into the Senna S's, nicely done there, not too badly done, brings up to the DRS section now in the Retta Aposta, coming down into turn 4 critical. You get the brake in, Mark's ready, brakes around about 60 metres there, nicely done, gets it onto the curb, can unsettle the car, you don't want to get on the exit curb too much now, on the run up to 6 and 7, you want to have a good rear end here, otherwise you're going to be slipping and sliding all the way. Look at that little Alfa Romeo, nicely done. Now coming into the first part, very tight and twisty, nicely done. Don't want to lose the rear end like a certain Scotsman here did a couple of moments ago. But let's see what he can do as he comes now down into the tail end of 60. That car looks nicely done. Nice front end on it there, coming now down through the fast. Don't want to lift too much now coming into June Cow. He's 3.5 tenths of a second up. This would propel him up into 4th position, possibly. Let's see what he can do as he comes up now through the Kellogg's boxes corner. DRS flap wide open. Get it open, boy. And he comes across the line into pole position.
Oh, that's really the gauntlet down.
108.0 and Carl's in the pit, so Carl's not going to beat him.
Let's see, it was actually on a lap.
Not me.
Rob Smith is down. That's him done. Energy Dan's on the grass, invalidated at the final corner. Back Meso.
He's just fractionally down, but he could. No, he
No, he's
bails.
bailed it.
Yep, Gabban. Everyone's
That's it.
done. Yeah.
That is our grid. So Calvin's clearly gone and got himself a Brazilian.
Well,
taking
let's
pole
put
at
it
the same
this way.
time.
He's a smooth operator.
And here comes the singing again.
Hey, I've missed this for 2 weeks.
Funny how you should come out with that when it's Carlos Sainz's scene and he drives for Ferrari now.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, Calvin does have a cheater.
Calvin has a cheater. Well, let's put it this way. The Ferrari, Matteo Binotto is not enjoying life right now because I'm 12th and Gibban's 15th.
I think you might be getting a P45 at the end of this season.
The P45 was issued 2 weeks ago.
Ah, so you're just a guest now, are you?
Yes. I am the Sebastian Vettel of the Ferrari team.
Who had your marching orders?
Yes.
So there we go. Calvin's on pole with Kaiser Soze in second, Konichiwa in third, Boothie in fourth, Carl in fifth, Baby Hornet in sixth, Ghost Rider seventh, Rob Smith eighth, Energy Dan ninth, Smith on his return is 10th, Ty Clear 11th, the Gavster in 12th, Jinskit 13th, Batmazo 14th, Gibbon 15th, Jam 16th, RFC Danny 17th, Mr. Super Sub himself 18th, Stuvine 19th, and Costin in 20th. I told you that'd cost him dearly. So, predictions, boys.
I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that Calvin's definitely looking good to take his title today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I'd agree
check
with
what
that.
that gap is.
If it's 18 points, then he literally needs to just finish first with fastest lap.
It is 16.
Okay. So he needs to finish first and Carl lower than effectively.
If
about
Carl
fourth.
comes third, Calvin needs to win with fastest lap.
Yeah. So,
And I'm not going to work out the other ramifications of it.
yeah. We'll see all that when it comes. We'll deal with that when it comes to it.
We're too
But-
busy making jokes and singing to work that out.
Yeah.
True.
Can the Banshee still win the title for
No.
worst singing voice ever?
No. I'll be lucky if I get to the end of this race.
He could win the title for tone deaf singing.
Strangled
Surprise,
Cat.
surprise!
Strangled Cat Award.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, I should have put that in my intro. Surprise, surprise,
know.
he's back!
Surprise, surprise, welcome to Brazil.
Let's have a look at the
talk-
tyres then.
I was about to say, not talking of tires, but talking about surprise, surprise. Those who have seen the news recently will have seen that R. Graham from Surprise, Surprise and Blind Date passed away recently. So, R. Graham. There we go. Anyway, time for the rubber action.
Well, barring for 4 people, everybody's gone softs. The medium runners are Ty Clear, Batmazo, Gibbon and Jam. Everybody else wants that super soft rubber for a quick start.
Well, I think it's virtually a nailed on 2-stop here, so. or at
Yeah.
least-
I think it is. I think going medium at the start is a risk because if you get an early safety car, those soft runners can put on the mediums and then get softs at the end. So
There's always a chance. There's always a big chance of safety cars at Brazil as well, wet or dry. So.
yeah,
And 2 people have been disqualified from the formation. Jenskit and Batmazo. They've got to sit on the grid for another 30
Their
seconds.
tyres are going to be
Yeah.
horrible, and Batmazer on mediums, his tyres are going to have no heat in them. That is for sure.
yeah. And this is the thing. I mean, when you've got turn 1 to the Senna S's, you then run down to 3 and 4. You can easily have contact in that opening lap, and that's not going to do people too good. You don't really want to be anywhere but pole here, funnily enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because isn't Pole the inside line next to the pit wall?
I
I believe
think
that's second, is it not?
yeah, I think it's
I'd actually almost prefer second here, to be honest.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
it
sorry.
is.
The reason I was saying it was because ultimately it's just going to give you a better chance of staying away.
That's true, but
trouble.
I mean, second will give you that inside line and a good chance to make the overtake, so that's not also the worst place either, but.
Well, boys,
then-
we've currently got 27 people watching. I wonder how many we can scare off in the first lap.
None at all.
I
No,
mean,
'cause
as long as I don't talk, we should be fine.
Gav's going to race instead of singing.
Yep.
Everyone
go,
seems
the lights
to,
are on.
Everyone seems to leave when I talk.
4,
but go on.
5. A load of jump starts here and we're away.
That's
Calvin
not
gets a
good for
cracking
Carl.
start. Konichiwa's not had the best start, but it seems to be holding off.
Boofy's up the inside into turn 1, he's up to P3.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
Oh,
start.
there's contact!
Oh.
Oh, they're okay.
I was going to say all I seen was ghosting cars and bits of front wing disappearing.
One of the drivers who've got a drive through for jump starting is Carl.
Oh,
It was Carl and Ghost Rider by the looks of it.
Yeah, Carl, that is not going to help his title hope at all.
oh! One of the Alpha Tauris has just gone round right
Yeah,
in front of me.
RFC
RFC
Danny.
Danny.
RFC
yeah.
Danny is retired. Virtual safety car already.
I had to slam the brakes on, otherwise I was into the side of Danny.
I'm very, very surprised that is not a full safety car. That is a huge accident.
There you go, Mark. We had covered tyres. But just for your reference.
So Ghost Rider's got a drive-through penalty as well. Is that for safety car or is that for jump start?
Ghost Rider was jump start as well as bit, and then
right.
I think
Jam and Gibbon are the 5 seconds.
Yeah. So
it looks like the virtual's ended.
Yep.
That was a very quick virtual for the size of the crash, but we're back on the way.
Let's have a look at some action in the background, because it looks like Energy Dan's about to put a move on Booth here into turn 1, and he makes it stick.
That was a very
nice
good
and
move.
clean.
Yeah.
It's a good overtaking spot if you can get it right. But if you get your line wrong for 2, you're on a loser down to 4.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Well, it looks like the Gav's putting some moves on here.
He is, he's up to P10 already.
He's hounding the back of that Alfa Romeo.
He is. Batmazo looks as though he's struggling, but then he is on the medium, so his grip will be a lot less than Gav's at this point of the race.
Have you got a bit of damage there, Gav?
Don't think so.
You've got
I haven't felt anything.
Red X symbol. Oh, Gibbon's in, isn't he? Probably having a front wing.
Yeah, that'll be his teammate in the pits, so...
Costin's on the grass doing donuts. Wonder if he's hungry.
Oh, what's that? Who's that that's gone really, really wide? I think Smith's just gone really wide at the penultimate corner.
Let's have a look.
Because now all of a sudden Kaiser Soze's gained majorly on him.
Oh, Batmazo's gone into the wall!
Oh,
And
he
was beside me. I don't quite know. There wasn't any contact there. There wasn't any contact there, I can definitely assure you, but I went around the outside as we were coming up to the to turn 14.
Yeah.
I wonder if he got distracted by the barking dog. Or maybe he's just gone barking mad.
I reckon Gav's done this deliberately. Just set his dog off just so that everyone could get put off by it.
It's Amazon delivery people.
Oh, blame them.
Yeah, we'll always blame
does this
them.
game not like safety cars? So that's 2 crashes now and 2 virtuals.
Maybe the game's barking mad. Who knows?
Well, it probably is, because servers are ruined now, aren't they?
Or did Gav not put safety car on properly?
I didn't put 50 pence in the meter.
Well, let's put it this way. First of all, he's set it to dry, quite clearly. Second of all, he's...
Oh, Smith's just got a drive-through for speeding.
So is Jensen as well. He's got a drive-through.
Yeah. But Calvin is coming under a bit of pressure here from Konnichiwa. He has really had a good restart. And Energy Dan's right there as well. Oh, Konnichiwa's just completely cut turn 3, that looked like, though.
Did you say that Carl had a jump start as well?
He did, yeah.
Have a jump start, yes.
Has he served his penalty? Oh, he has,
He served it, yeah. I think to be, he hasn't lost the most here.
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? And we've seen it in Tier 1 and Tier 2, that ultimately you can have something bad happen to you at the start, but you can still come back later in the race.
That's what I mean. What race was it? I think it was Zandvoort, and Carl had a massive incident early in the race, but that was also the race where we had about 65 safety cars. So Carl came back through the field, and I think he ended up on the podium. So
why have we got a yellow flag? Is that...
I think that is one of the Mercedes. I think that was potentially Jensen.
Tell you what, Ty Clear's doing good on the medium tyres, up into 7th at the moment.
He is, and he's kept that gap reasonably low to Rob Smith as well. Within...
to Konnichiwa.
You know...
Konnichiwa's sporting what looks like the Miami helmet from that new game that nobody seems to know about.
Oh, Ty Clear just went deep into the Senna essays and quite rightly didn't try and fight it, so I have passed him, but
Rob Smith's closing on Kaiser Soze. Is he going to move into turn 4? He does! He's made a brilliant move up the inside. Wow!
A little bit
That was
squirrely on the exit,
incredible.
but he managed to hold it.
That was very good driving from both. That took some awareness as well from Keita Soze.
He's on mad recharge mode though. He's used all his ERS doing that.
But it's good that he's used it and actually got the move done though. That's the most important thing about it. If you
Let's
use
have
it
a
all
look
and
back
then don't
at
get it
Jam,
done.
Smith and Ghost Rider, because we've got a right three-way battle going on there.
I think Konnichiwa's going to be...
Oh, Jam's
trying
gone
to make a move
wide.
on Calvin
Oh!
here.
Big crash!
Oh, is he out?
Jam lost it. He's hit Ghost
Safety
Rider as
car.
well, but
Safety car.
they are both moving.
I tell you something, that has potentially just ruined Calvin because Energy Dan's in the pits, so is Boofy, and Calvin and Konnichiwa both just went past the pits as that came out.
They're both going to have to pit for new front wings now.
So, the one crash that we don't get a DNF for, they decide to release the safety car. Gav, what steroids
Mental.
have you put this on?
Well,
It's the mad Scottish settings.
yeah, it is. Now, I'll tell you one thing that was very interesting. I was contemplating pitting, as did a few people. But actually, if you go back to Tier 2, quite a lot of people suddenly pitted. I think I remember Jacob pitted quite early on, but you can still get these soft compound tires another 5-6 laps and try and do a oneer.
Well, you can also usually make a lap, but Calvin's been caught by the safety car already, so he won't be able to.
No.
Guys, we have a T-side twosome in the YouTube chat.
Oh.
Oh god, the standard's just gone downhill then.
We have a Stube and a Hodgie, both talking about twosomes, and Mark's getting excited by shouting, "Oh my god!" So I'm wondering if that's his safe word.
So Boothie, Rob, Stuvine, Energy Dan, Smith and Ghost Rider all on brand new mediums now.
Yeah, time will only tell because they need more safety cars because it is naturally a two-stop race here. The tire was very high.
Well,
So-
Jam and Ghost Rider
Oh.
didn't have much choice.
Rob Smith's left the session. Where's he gone?
Looks
that
like
might
internet
be
connection.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got a feel for him because he was having a really good race as well.
Well, if he
Oh,
can get back
and
before
next-
safety car ends, he'll be alright.
Konnichiwa's dived into the pits, last minute dive into the pits.
That's going to
Can I
put him
point
right
something
far
out
back.
quickly? Where has Stubine come from? He's just pitted and he's in P8. Energy Dan's
Oh!
out! What's happened to Energy Dan? He's got into the wall on the pit straight. Well, just before the pit straight.
Let's see if he's still there when Ghost Rider comes round, because I've just gone on
That
board with him.
is strange. He must have been flooring it to catch up with the pack.
Oh yeah, he's just there on left.
Yeah. Wow.
Not often you see a retirement there.
Especially over a safety car. He must have been weaving and just his car went. Or something. That was...
He's had a really good MRCX season, and he's had some moments in
I think he won
Tier
the
2 as
championship
well.
with 3 races to go, or 4
So
races
Jam's
to
back
go.
in
or
the
something.
pits after getting a fresh set of softs.
Be interesting to see if he goes for hard tyres because
He's
I
gone
know
back
they
on
feel
another
awful
fresh set of
here.
softs, but he's just had a front wing.
Okay, so I'm wondering, was him and Energy Dan anywhere near each other on track?
No, I don't think there were.
No, that's strange then.
So safety car's going to stay out for at least another 2 laps.
Well, that's the thing.
might
The
get
rest
away
of the
with one.
pack are all pretty much closing. Jam is basically half the circuit behind you guys. So, I think you'll have one more lap under the safety car. But then Jam actually is closing quite quickly, so we'll see.
Wonder if anyone would dive into the pits and put some medium tyres on.
Rob Smith's got the online services error message. I've
That's
told
a
him to keep
shame.
trying because we're still under safety car at the moment.
Yep.
Could he do with a fresh invite potentially?
Yeah, if someone can send him a
Yeah,
fresh
for
invite,
chucking
that
one
might
out
also help.
corner.
Yeah, I'll get him an invite sent to him very quickly.
Jam's just had 3 seconds for corner cutting.
But so we're in a very interesting situation. So you've got Calvin and Carl, who are pretty much the only 2 that can win this championship, still out. Carl did his drive-through penalty. Calvin hit it too late for the safety car. You've got Kaiser Soze just behind. You've got me, and you've got Ty Clear in the mediums, who's done really well to get up to 4th.
Yeah. Ty Clear is really in the mix here. Like, it'll be interesting to see how far he can take those mediums as well, but the safety cars are also just helping him as well. So...
Yeah, it is. I mean, what, you could probably do another 4 or 5 laps on the softs, conceivably.
Yeah, 100%. I think we're going to see the safety car in this lap because Jam has caught the pack, so...
Yeah.
Have you managed to get a new invite to Rob?
I've sent him one. Right, I'll send one more. But I did send one. But I'll try one more for him.
Yeah, apparently the servers haven't been the greatest since some game came out. Safety car in.
Yeah.
Anyone would think that this game's owned by EA. The way you guys talk. Right, Rob Smith, I've sent you another invite, so hopefully you can get yourself back in.
So Calvin's de facto safety car.
He is.
I wonder if
It'll
Rob
be
can
interesting
get
to see
back in.
when he goes here. Where would you go here? That's
Probably as close to the line as possible.
Yeah, that's what I would say as well.
Oh, he's
personally.
going.
He's gone.
He's gone, and he's really caught Kaiser Soze napping there as well. I don't think Kaiser Soze was prepared for him to go that early.
No, I think most people were thinking go at the line.
Yeah,
Jam's back in the pit lane.
he is. What is going on with Jam at the minute?
He's in a sticky
Jensen's just got 3
situation.
seconds.
Yeah, that was a corner cutting, but there's a move. I think it's Carl and Ty Clear going into turn 4. They're side by side. Carl's up the inside. Good move.
He's made it work.
Using those soft throws.
Carl had to do that early, otherwise he was going to face being stuck behind that medium runner.
He was, but it's only going to be. It's not going to be long until Ty Clear is actually on the preferred tyre. So.
Yeah, I don't think the softs have got much longer in them. So Cal needs to really scamper away, as does Gavin,
Well,
Kaiser and Calvin.
Are we going to see Carl and Banshee fight here? That's
Probably.
the real question.
It depends if the Banshee's got his lucky controller going.
Oh, he's gone very wide at the final corner though.
That was squirrely.
That's not going to help him, and Carl, I don't think he's close enough to quite make the move into turn 1, but he's definitely got to
Should
gain
be
some
alright, there's no
time.
DRS just yet.
Yeah.
See, when you're concentrating that much on the car in front of you, that you slightly run deep into a corner.
Do you know what? I feel awful whenever someone's on driver comms and I'm like, oh, they've gone wide. I sound excited, but I'm not.
Rob's just got back in, but it's like he's dropped 7 positions already.
Oh, you got to feel for him.
He was running really well as well.
He was. I think he was P6 or P7, and then
He was P7.
Yeah. But it's very unlucky when that happens.
He
isn't
might
it,
be able to
honest?
make something out of it though, because there's still some people who are going to have to pit.
Well, there's still what 26 laps. He's still well in this.
Yeah,
So
he had good pace.
that's what I mean. He just needs to climb. He's got a penalty as well. I'm wondering if that penalty was under AI.
Possibly, yeah.
If it was, then I'm sure the stewards would probably have a look at that. If it's possible to, that is. But we will see. Have we got a glitch at the minute where it's not showing the timings?
We have, yeah.
I was just say, yeah, okay, they're coming back to us now.
Oh,
slowly.
Stuvine's retired.
Yeah, Stuvine's out. Oh, Stu, you've driving a great race again. Where's he gone? He's gone
same place as Energy Dam.
Yeah.
That's an unusual one.
The thing is, it's so far off exit. It's surprising to lose your rear end there, really.
And the game's only thrown a yellow flag for that.
Yeah. That is... if that's not hazardous, I don't really know what is. But, you know, F1 2021, guys.
And the Gav sneaked into second.
He has.
Yeah,
He's got
down.
past Casey Soze.
Down the inside into turn 4, DRS assisted.
I have noticed Kaiser Soze looks like he's really struggling on those soft tyres though, because now he's got Carl all over the back of him. So,
Let's have a
but
look.
the thing is, Kaiser
DRS
Soze's
is
still
about to
going to
come
get
into play.
DRS off of Gab, so I don't think Carl's going to be too happy with that, because he's coming in the pits. So I was right about Kaiser Soze tyres.
That promotes Carl up into third.
It does.
Can he make any headway onto the Banshee?
His next target is the Ferrari driver, and then we've got Boothie and T.Y. Clear going at it as well. I think Boothie just got past him though.
Although the Ferrari driver's got that Alfa Romeo right in his sights.
He has. He's really closed on Calvin.
That DRS is really powerful here.
Do you know what? Surprisingly as well, Gav's actually got more battery than Calvin as well.
Yeah, by about 10%, and neither of them has got a lot.
I was checking to see if maybe Calvin's saving it or whatever, but no, not really. He's pushing just as much as Calvin. Rob Smith's in the pits. Did he come back in the session? I'm not actually sure.
He did, yeah. I don't know if he's left again, but he definitely made it back in.
He's in for soft tyres, so...
See what Gav can do with the DRS here. He's really hounding down that Alfa Romeo. Binotto's going, catch them, we only supply the engine.
Yeah, literally. But he's really close. He could actually get a run on him down to turn 4 here. He's closing. He's not using his battery, but he's... Oh, good defending from Calvin, middle of the track. Very good defending.
Yeah, got it done just in time.
He did. I think he moved late enough to put the Banshee off making a move
I wonder
there.
if Calvin's running slightly lower wings, so he just can't get that extra purchase.
Oh, it looked like Gav nearly went into the rear of Calvin there. Sorry, Mark.
Seeing that diffuser.
He's all over the back of Calvin here. This is intense to say the least.
Stuvine says he just lost it on mediums.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Maybe he's having as much bad luck with the mediums as I did on Monday. Because I didn't find the mediums that good.
No, I don't like the mediums here at all, but... Oh, I'm watching T.Y. Cleary's just gone very wide on the exit of the final corner, and now Ryan, Mr. Super Sub, is all over the back of him.
Go. Ooh.
Oh, they're so close. And right back to Albert. Yeah, it's good defending there from T.Y. Clear as well, but he's got the outside line.
I think Gav might have him here.
Oh, there's a Ghost Rider's in the wall. Oh no, it's Cole, sorry. No, I don't know who it is.
There's a Banshee in the lead.
I think it was Ghost Rider. Okay, it was. I can confirm. But Gav's also taking the lead.
Yeah, we were on board with that. He kind of sold him a dummy into 1 and 2.
Wow, very... Oh, he's got a bit wide though. Gav's now struggling, it looks like.
I think them soft tyres are starting to get to the end.
Calvin is still right there though.
The problem is as well, Calvin does not give up.
No, he doesn't. And he's so consistent, Calvin, as well. So consistent. Banshee hasn't had the greatest middle sector there, so that is going to leave him vulnerable to Calvin here. Which way is Calvin going to go? Inside, outside? He's gone for the inside. I think he's going to get this move done into turn 1. He is. Brilliant move. But now he's going to come... Will it be him who gets DRS again? No, it will be Banshee, so we're going to see a rinse and repeat into turn 4.
I don't think he's got enough this time.
Not quite.
It's close though.
It is, for sure. I'll tell you something, we've got Boopy and T.Y. Clear right with each other. Who's a yellow flag? I think that is a Red Bull round.
It is, I'm assuming that's Smith.
It was Smith, yep, because he's just been overtaken by Carl and by Katie Soze.
Oh, Gav's so close here we could draw a picture of that diffuser.
Yeah, he definitely can.
You can tell he's concentrating, he's gone super quiet.
I don't blame him for 1 second, to be completely honest with you.
It looks like Boothie might come under attack from T.Y. Clear at this rate.
Them two have been fighting for a good few laps now as well, so... I think there's definitely...
Well, here we go, Banshee's got a great run here. He's going to have him before turn 1.
He has moves done, but now again we're going to see this constant swing where now you're going to see these two go at it again into... Well, I think these guys are now going to make it as a one-stop, you know.
I think he's got enough pace to stop him before turn 4 here, though.
He has, yeah, he has.
Where's Ryan come from? He's in 4th.
Yeah, he's absolutely flying. He pitted under the first safety car, so... But I've just realised, Calvin can now do a one-stop.
Easily, yeah. If you get 15 out of your softs, you can do...
That's what I mean.
20 out of your mediums.
So these two, you would say probably... Well, Boofy's there as well. They're likely to have to try and get past Boofy here. As you know, that'll mean Boofy does 30 laps on those mediums. That's not going to happen, I don't think. But...
Where's Carl at the moment, the championship challenger? He's down in 9th on 1 lap mediums.
He is. I think he had a moment not too long ago, and... I know he's just going to pit, so that's
21.4 off the
Calvin's pitted.
Calvin's in. It will be the medium tyres, I'm pretty sure.
So, I'm pretty sure it will. Let's have a look.
How far is he going to drop here? I think he may come out just in front of Gibbon if he's really lucky. He's gone for softs. Calvin's for softs.
Is that a mistake?
That could be a game glitch, because surely he's going to have to... Well, he has to pit again now, no matter what.
Whereas I think Gav's going to go for the mediums probably this lap.
Surely Calvin hasn't... I think that's a game glitch. Calvin could have quite easily done the one-stop there.
I wonder if he was always supposed to two-stop and he hasn't updated it.
Well, the two-stopper default was soft medium at the start, and I had to change mine to medium in the middle sector.
Maybe he forgot to change his tyres or something then, but he did come out just behind your teammate Gibbon, which is only going to help you, because Gibbon is proving to be a bit of a roadblock, and Calvin is past now there. It was a good little battle from those two there.
Look, tyre clear's coming up with DRS. He's going to try and get a run back. Oh no, Mr. Barber's pitted. The super sub. But the Gav's still going.
He is. Banshee is still going. I think
he's really trying to nail this on as a one-stopper.
What tyre wear is your tyres at currently? I'd be interested to know.
They are currently sitting at 48%, 55, 43 and 50.
And does it feel like you're driving on ice?
Nope.
No?
Nope,
Wow.
A very smooth track in Brazil.
Last time you said something like this in qualifying.
Yes.
It was
bad things happened.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
it was terrible, and
but the whole thing is, right, there's a chance of a safety car at any opportunity, so you may as well absolutely expend the soft compound tyre out as much as you can. As long as you're not in territory of like losing time. I'm still gaining time on Boothie. Boothie's not really making much into my tyre road. My fastest lap's still within a second of my best, so at the moment funnily enough, this is a bit like sort of it's just going to watch and see.
Let's have a look at Baby Hornet and Ghost Rider. That seems to be the closest gap on track at the moment. I think we've seen enough of that red machine up front for now. The Banshee's back in the racing seat and he's getting plenty of coverage. Baby
Hornet is right on the rear of Ghost Rider.
I thought you were going to say it then.
No, I don't. I haven't. I'm trying to restrain myself.
Oh, Ryan's just put a move on Gibbon going down to turn 4. Carl's back in the pits.
Yeah, I think Carl's having a race to forget here today.
I wonder if he was really, really not liking them mediums.
Yeah,
because to be honest, I did not like him either. I was quite glad when... I know Broken Wing sucks, but I ended up with Broken Wing back in the pits, back on softs, and I were a lot happier.
Yeah, I'll tell you who is driving.
Safety car! Safety car!
Oh, that is for Ghost Rider. He's gone on the final corner and lost his wing. Just watch Calvin go past him.
Right, so it gives us a safety car for a broken wing, but a DNF doesn't give us a safety car.
I said do you know what?
The safety car will not pick me up.
Yeah, you've just gone past it, so
I've gone past
Gav
it.
is still going to get the advantage he would normally get from a safety car. Do you know who else this helps? Calvin, who's now in the pits and will get to put on his medium tyres as well. So it brings
Calvin had already
back into
pitted.
play. Yeah, but he went on to softs, didn't he? So he had to make another stop. So now Calvin's put on his medium. So that, I think that shows it was kind of a glitch, and now Calvin will be going to the end. Obviously, I think we're going to see Gav come into the pits as well.
Oh, someone's just spun in front of me.
I was about to say before the safety car.
One of the Hasses.
One driver who's driving a very good race, but a quiet one, is Gibbon. Like,
Yes, we need points in Ferrari.
the tier 4 driver before the pit stop was P8, he's now P11. He's going to the end on his medium tyres, so I think could see points here. Do you know what I'd be worried about if I was you though, Gav?
What?
You've got a red car Rambo sat in P5.
Yep. That's okay.
You're gonna come out here 4th place.
I might come out actually ahead.
3rd place. You're gonna come out 3rd place. So, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised Boofy hasn't come in. It's very unlikely Boofy's getting to the end with those tyres intact without a puncture. So,
Let's see. So Gav's made it
Gav's
out.
coming out in 2nd because TY Clear came in.
Booth is
So-
out front, but he's got 14 lap mediums. So I'd say probably Gav is de facto leader here.
I'll tell you something though, TY Clear on a set of soft tyres in 5th place. He's going to be the man to watch at the start of this stint.
Oh.
For sure.
So I've got a Costin Haas in front of me between me and Boothie.
Oh, so he's going to have to move out of the way relatively quickly.
Yeah, as everything, folks, if you are listening in, safety car, if it tells you to let someone behind, let someone go, do not do it.
Mandy's trying to encourage me to say my famous saying.
Well, quite rightly, I'm up Costin's chuff at the moment.
No, it's got to be saved for particular moments.
Well, this is a particular moment.
You've
I
had
can
plenty of
see-
particular moments and not said it.
It's when there's a overexcited southerner is when it's got to be said.
Wait a minute, I could do it in a French accent. Wait a minute.
We need to know your French accent.
Oh, oui, the Paris is up his chuff. That wasn't so much
Oh
French.
my
that
God.
was what?
That was
He's
demented Banshee.
It was. He's a
Did
wee
you say
wee.
a demented banshee? Wow. Wait, I've just realised Konnichiwa and Jensen are on hard tyres.
And they've not pitted?
No.
Right, here's one for you. Last time me and Mr. Ryan, who's in 4th place at the moment, were racing each other in Brazil, turn 4 happened.
Okay, what happened at turn 4?
I tried to go up the inside of him and he rejected my inappropriate advances and I spun.
Did you wear protection?
No, I went proper, full-blown in.
You went raw.
Oh God!
And the teeth went, no!
I'm so sorry. There is an 18 plus stamp on this video now, thank you.
To our viewers, I apologise. He's very hyper, he's been away for 2 weeks.
Who?
It was me who
Why
said
am
it,
I
not him.
getting
This
into
is
trouble?
Gav's fault.
Exactly.
The show
Connor.
said about inappropriate advances and teeth.
Oh, safety car's in this lap!
Right, God for
No.
that.
Safety car chat is wild.
Right, constant move.
Is he going to cost you?
He
Oh
will.
my god. Can someone ban Mark Dennison from ever making a pun again, please?
No.
Is Biffy gone? Yes, he has.
He has gone. And
I'm going up the
It's-
inside of Constant.
is
Oh, he
Costin
backed
being
out
a
of
pain
it,
in
fair
the
play
ass?
to him. Oh, very, very dear Connor.
Oh!
You can make them, so can I.
You're on the same band train.
Literally, Chris Bailey's crying somewhere in the corner right now. Oh!
Don't shame bell me and not shame bell Mr. Hardy.
Yeah, see? I get away with it. She knows my one's a good one.
Just wait.
But we've got Boofy being pressured by Gav. With a...
No! Shit!
No!
Ouch. That is so unlucky. That could be the coal tyres coming into play.
You do not have much luck at that corner.
Nah. Nah.
So it looks like net leader is now actually tie clear. If we count the fact that we reckon Booth is probably going to have to pit. Or he's going to be doing 27, 28 laps on these mediums. Kaiser Soze could probably get to the end, but he's going to be struggling at the end.
What's who's went off at turn 3 and 4? There's an Alpine and a Red Bull. Is that Ghost Rider and Smith?
Smith.
Oh, Smith's retired.
Wow, Smith is out. Not a good return for him.
And
sadly.
safety car, safety car, safety car.
Oh, back to safety car chat. Anyway, should we pick up where we left off?
Oh, I'm now on a... Oh! Whoa! Smith's Red Bull's right on the pit lane exit.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what's... he's just crashed into an advertising board.
Ghost Rider's got no wing, but his car's still mobile.
Yeah, so here's...
He's just crashed into a wall and retired.
And he's just retired. Oh.
Well done, live on stream.
Well, this is
Swiftly
the
moving
thing.
on.
So those two have...
stewards.
So who's going to pit? Who's going to
Booth
pit?
is in.
Boothie's in. Boothie had to come in.
Soze's in. Ty Clear stayed out. Calvin stayed out. Super Sub stayed out. Kanichua stayed out.
How many
Cal stayed
seconds
out.
of penalties has TY Clear got?
He has 3 seconds, as
I'll
does
tell you something,
Kanichua
though.
and
Yeah.
Jensen and Baby Hornet. Giban has 6. Jam has 9.
Right, well, I think TY Clear on those brand new set, well, they're not brand new, but on those set of softs compared to Calvin's mediums, he could pull that 3 seconds. So...
We are talking about Calvin here. The guy is pretty quick.
Oh, no. That's no disrespect at all to Calvin, but soft tyres
Ty
around here are
Clear
much
is
better
going to
than
have to really
mediums.
drive out of his skin. Don't
Yeah.
expect him to be slow because he's on mediums.
Oh, no, of course. Calvin is never slow, but...
Let's put it this way, there's nothing to lose for the final 10 laps of this race.
The other thing that if I was Ty Clear as well, like, you've probably got the 2 drivers that you would want behind you the least in MRC, like Calvin and Ryan, the 2 that just do not get off your rear end the whole time. So, but
Good
there
luck
is
to him.
pressure on him. Yeah.
They get
I'm tier 4 and I've battered Ryan enough this season.
Although we've got Carl in 5th on 5 lap softs, he was going to be all over the back of Kanichua, who was on 9 lap hards.
Yeah.
And he can be
100%.
pretty pushy, especially when he wants to be.
Shout out
And
to
he's going to
Gibbon,
see the
he's
fact of
sixth
keeping
as well.
himself into this championship.
Yeah, definitely.
So he'll be no pushover
Gibbon,
tonight.
P6 though. Fair play to him.
He's doing well, especially when he pops into tier 3. He was tier 3 last season with us.
I mean, he's got 6 seconds. No, he was tier 4 last season. It was a season before. He
Oh,
was my
season
teammate
before,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were teammates at Ferrari.
Oh! Oh!
What's
Right.
happened?
So the game is basically Rob Smith's car has went X'd and there's now illegal overtakes left, right and centre. So...
Oh, there's going to be steward inquiries. Yeah.
Yeah,
we've
so-
got several
Oh, here comes a load of them.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know what happened with Rob's car.
Well, he's just left the session again, so I'm assuming internet issues.
Has Jam
'Cause-
had 17 seconds of penalties the whole time? Or am I being
So...
silly?
No, he had about 9.
Yeah, because he's now gone up to 17.
Because I
And that's
literally
strange.
just read him out not long ago.
Yeah.
So just...
He must
So-
have got another 3 for corner cutting, and then he's had 5 for that.
Wow. Okay, so I think we're going to see a few removed here.
Yeah, Rob's.
Just
So
remember to
in
keep
the
your footage, guys, if you want them removing.
Yep, lap 26 start of. Oh, there's a Haas. Konnichiwa spun it.
Oh, where is Konnichiwa?
He's at the back of the field now.
Wow, he's lost his wing as well. That's
Yep.
not going to be good for
Safety
him.
car
And
there.
safety car's in. That's so unlucky for him. You got to feel for Rob Smith as well. He was right up there as well. Went before all of his disconnects happened. He was right up there. So it's such a shame. And that's so unlucky for Konnichiwa as well. He's not going to get any advantage by pitting here. He's not going to be allowed to catch back up. So
It's like the M25 here.
it currently is.
Konnichiwa's just skipping the pack.
Cycling going, but he's not fooled Calvin here. This is going to be a right battle into turn 1.
He won't have DRS though. Not for the first 2 laps.
He did look pretty quick in a straight
He's
line
got
earlier.
a lot more grip out of the corners on those softs though. Look at what he's pulled just in the first 3 corners.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be status quo for a while. But I think Calvin's going to try and hang on and wait for the DRS.
Well, that safety car's helped Ty clear as well because his tyres should now be fresh till the end, because otherwise he'd have had to do like 14 to 15 laps on those set of tyres. Now he will only have to do 10 racing laps, so...
Depends on his setup, he can sometimes get to about 8 and they start to get a bit iffy.
Yeah, Konnichiwa is in the pits. He's really losing out though. It's costing him a lap down.
I'm not sure.
Yes, Costin's a lap down. He is, he's ghosting.
Okay. Right. We've got timing glitch again, so it's not letting us see the
Carl's
times
back up to
before
3rd.
He is.
So we've literally got the championship battle in 2nd and 3rd here.
I'll tell you something. It would be a statement from Carl if he could get past Calvin and then take the lead, wouldn't it? What a statement that would be.
He could potentially take it just on penalties.
And it really does make it interesting going into the final race, because you said it's 16 points. If Carl was to win and Calvin was to finish 2nd, that would then become 9. And then it's game on for that title as well.
Literally be a showdown down under.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get why backmarkers race, but it isn't half
off-putting.
Yes, because I mean I've no idea who I'm fighting.
It should be a Williams ahead and behind.
Yeah, you're in a Williams sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's another car in there.
Yeah, Jensen's there as well, but unfortunately with...
You're past Kaiser Soze. But Kaiser Soze's now back past you, so... Oh, this is incredible battle. Gav gets very close to the wall. There's a Williams in the wall, it's jam. I think he's lost his wing. Yes, he's in the pits. Oh, that looked like there was contact with maybe, I think it was Baby Hornet or Jensen there.
Jensen's alongside me, so...
Okay, I think it was Baby Hornet then potentially, or the ghosted Rob Smith put him off, I don't know.
Konnichiwa fastest lap, so he's trying to make some moves back at least. And he's in 12 fresh tyres, it's not unheard of.
Yeah.
I mean, this is MRC, anything can happen to the final lap, and it usually does.
That's what I mean, we've seen safety cars come out about now, and then the whole grid turns upside down virtually, doesn't it? So... I think
Gibbons just spun.
Hornet. I think Hornet's round as well, isn't it not? It looks like there's a Red Bull stops on track.
It must be the Smith's out. He's moving anyway, at least.
He is moving now, so yeah, I think Hornet also had a moment.
Jump back up to the front because it looks like Cal's having a right run on Calvin here.
He is, he's gone for a move.
He's going to have a move up to turn 4 here.
He needs to get this done if he wants to post any challenge and make a step. I tell you something, if he can come across the line. He has, he's made a move up the inside. Wow, that's a statement from Carl. The thing is, Carl now needs to get Ty clear to really gain here.
That's really sticking it to you,
points.
the championship leader at the moment.
It definitely will.
Let's see if he can catch Ty Clear. So if he can catch him and pass him, that puts a buffer between himself and his rival.
Yeah, that is true. The only thing is, TY Clear then needs to get within 3 seconds of Calvin. Because he's got that 3 second
He needs
penalty.
to break 3 seconds away, doesn't he?
He does, for sure.
Cal's on 10 lap softs, Calvin's on 9 lap mediums. Are them softs going to hold out is the question.
Yeah, I think they will do, but...
Calvin's got DRS, but he's only like... He's 0.7 behind into entry to turn 1.
Yeah.
It was about half a second behind. He's had a real good run out of 2.
Yep, Calvin could actually...
I don't think he's going to make it into 4 though. No. You need to be about 0.2, 0.3 behind to make it on that straight. It's not long enough.
Who has currently got fastest lap? I don't actually know who it is. Who has fastest lap at the minute?
I'm sure it was Konnichiwa.
It is Konnichiwa. 109.3.
Okay, so Konnichiwa has the fastest lap. Carl's tyres are probably too old to go and clinch
Gav
that
has the
front
second
end.
fastest, 109.6. Carl's fastest is a
definitely
110.2.
Okay, so yeah, that's gonna pretty much confirm.
I think he's going more for longevity than fast.
Well, Carl doesn't seem to be homing in. Well, as long as Carl keeps within 3 seconds of TY Clear, he could get the win, but then he's also got to keep the man who never gives up behind him. So... And he's really got a run out of turn 3 as well. Calvin's closing, he's closing. Carl's gone to the inside. And parks it in the middle. Great defending from Carl.
It defends well into the corner. El Hodji.
Yeah, that was...
Also known as Hodji's corner.
Hodges just put, good luck fellas, we'll join for Con smashing it in tier 4. Do you mean smashing it in the barrier?
No, is it the same wall as Da Convertible?
I swear to God.
Baby Hornet fastest lap, 109.0.
Yes, it's just a shame for him at the minute. He's quite a long way out the points, but it's always satisfying to take a fastest lap, isn't it? So
let's have a look at Kaiser Soze because he's all over the back of our super sub in the Mercedes.
Carl's pulled a gap here to Calvin, and he's made a bit of time, but Carl's absolutely flying.
Da Convertible says rent free.
Rent free? Oh, you was the one that brought me up first, mate. But
you're living rent free in each other's heads.
To be honest, yeah, you're not wrong.
I think Kaiser Soze is about to have our super sub here.
Oh, Calvin just got extremely close to Carl into turn 4.
Oh no, he's held back because he couldn't make it work.
I think Calvin knows that he needs to sort of try and get past Carl here, because that does put the pressure on him then in Australia.
I'm not saying that out on stream, Jay. Just go.
Okay. Right, yeah, see you later. Enjoy it.
Make it a long one, miss tier 4.
Yeah, don't return. Oh, yellow flag. I think that's a Haas.
It looks like it.
Yeah, I think it's costing.
Oh, has Calvin got DRS here? Because he's broke the 1 second barrier.
Just outside by the looks of it, and Carl has made quite a bit of time up here on...
Although Calvin's catching him back up again. He's quick down the straights. But it's... I think there's a Banshee having issues in the background.
I think someone else needs a toilet as well.
Three wide between me, Ryan, and Kaiser Soze down the pit straight. And then as I was coming into the
3 seconds for Ryan. Yeah.
I mean, Ryan is a 5th place demotion at the end of 5th place for being in 1 tier up, so.
Fair play to Jensen though as well. Like hard tyres, and he's still
20
driving
laps
his own
later
race
as well.
driving his own race in P9 as well. Like it's a solid drive from him, isn't it? To be honest.
Very solid.
I mean, I do feel for him having to drive 20. Well, it'll be 23 by the end of it on those tyres, but.
Let's go back up to the front because Carl's now in DRS range of Ty Clear.
He is. I don't think Carl wants to win this via a penalty. I think he wants to win this outright.
The top three here are really going to give us a show in these final two laps.
The thing is, surely Carl's tyres are starting to go off now. 15 laps.
I did 17 or 18, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but when you think about the fact that Calvin's right there as well, and he's on 14 on mediums, so you'd rather be Calvin in this position, and I think by the way Calvin's catching them, he's shown that they're the better tyre at the minute.
Yeah, Carl seems to be just a little bit wide on entries to corners.
He is, I don't know. The thing is, Carl doesn't need to take any risks now. All Carl has to do is stay within DRS, get pulled along by TY Clear, and that should keep Calvin behind him. And then Carl then gains the 7 points he needs on Calvin. So,
he ran really wide there.
The final corner.
Calvin's just picked up a penalty.
Oh, that's huge for the race.
There we go.
I wonder if Carl, running wide, ironically probably put Calvin off there.
It does have a nasty habit of doing things like that.
Yeah. But Carl has really gained on to T1 Clear.
Ryan's out.
Ryan's retired. Same place.
He lost it. I'm not quite sure where. Well, it was just in front of me.
Oh, I think that's the negatives of him learning no traction, sadly. Oh, that's such a shame. Ryan was having a great race as well, Mr. Super Sub.
That's just put Gibbon back into 10th for a point.
Yeah,
Matteo happy.
Is he going to gain any places due to... No, he's not. He's not going to lose any though, so...
Let's have a quick look at the penalties while they do the final few corners.
I think we're going to see a lot of these removed, however, though. But
yeah, there is a lot of fives that I think are going to be coming off.
Yeah.
But Ty Clear and Calvin are both on 3, so they'll be staying by the looks of it. But if Kaiser Soze's is coming off, that could put him in contention.
That could put him in the win, actually, couldn't it? As things stand, I think it could just about.
I don't think it would.
But Bits won it. TY Clear keeps second and Calvin third. So Carl now gets 10 points on Calvin.
Wow.
Which means it's 6 points heading into the final race. Right, so Gav's now got 5 seconds for an unserved penalty. So
has it added it on though, or is it just saying that the penalty was unserved? Because that does happen sometimes.
Potentially, okay, right. So Gav stayed P6, I'm presuming it didn't, but then a lot of the drivers behind him also had an unserved penalty.
We'll have a look at the screen at the end.
Was you right behind Boofy, Gav, when you finished?
No.
Okay, right, so... Okay. Yeah, I think it hasn't added it then, it's just, yeah. But... he's just waiting for him, but what a race that was.
See who it gives driver of the day to.
I think it's got to be Carl, hasn't it, surely?
Ty Clear?
Yeah, deserved as well. What a great drive from him.
What an exciting championship this one's going to be next week.
Well, there was me saying, I made a very bold prediction at the start saying I think Calvin could get this done today, and it's been one of the worst case scenarios Calvin could have had, to be honest. But what a drive.
Let's get the podium celebrations out of the way and have a look. No, Gav's only got 1 penalty, so it's just literally saying it was unserved.
Okay.
So there we go, after the exciting 36 laps, Carl takes the win. Ty Clear comes in 2nd, Calvin 3rd, Kaiser Soze 4th, Boothie 5th, the Gavster in 6th, Rob Smith 7th, Jensen 8th, Konichiwa 9th, and Gibbon rounds out the top 10 to bring Ferrari an extra point. Baby Hornet just outside it, the points on 11th, Jam 12th, Costin 13th, and then DNF seemed to be Ryan in 14th, Smith 15th, Ghost Rider 16th, Stuvine 17th, Energy Dan 18th, Backmazo 19th, and RFC Danny in 20th. Remember though guys, all results are provisional until stewards' inquiries are complete. Hopefully we should have the driver of the day link posted soon, so pop along and vote for your best driver. And don't forget to like, subscribe and ding the bell for the channel. We shall be back live in approximately 30 minutes for Tier 4, where Connor's going to try and take a race win. And the lead in the championship.
Oh, that would be a dream heading into a race that I absolutely hate. So, yeah.
It's MRC, anything can happen.
Of course it can.
I mean, I had a good battle with Da Convertible last season because I put it on pole. He was in second. He took first, but then he made a mistake.
See, MRC can throw all kinds of surprises. And we've seen a few today, so far.
We certainly have. I mean, that race didn't give up till the end, did it, really?
It didn't, and I mean, Calvin really lost out due to that 3-second penalty. So, Carla's really gained. I think you said it was 6 points, and now 16 points, and now the gap will be 6 heading into the finale next week.
I believe it's me and you for the finale as well.
Well,
do we have the Gav with us as well?
Possibly.
Well,
yes, no, you will. Yes,
I'm sure we'll see him. So,
yes,
doing his Gav de Resta.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, boys. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Well, good night, everyone. We'll see you next week.